Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's video is going to be about me clogging a girl's toilet at a sleepover. Basically, not the proudest moment of my life, but let's just get right into it. So, it was around lunchtime at school, and it was Friday. And this is a story involving my friend Heather. Me and my friend Heather had been friends since, like, elementary school, man. Like, we go way back. And me and Heather, we were talking at lunch, and we're like, hey, Heather offers me, hey, do you want to sleep over at my house tonight? Like, I don't have anything to do. Like, I kind of want to play, like, Mario Kart, like, on, you know, the Wii U, because that's the big thing at the time that she was into. She's like, you know, you want to come over, we'll order pizza? I'm like, sure, fuck it, let's go. So, you know, we get through the rest of the school day. Before we get to the story or continue on with it, there's an important thing I'd like you guys to know about me. I guess I'll open up about. I'm lactose intolerant, right? But I didn't really find this out until like way after high school. So I would eat like cheese and shit and I would just suffer, right? This was one of those times. This plays into the story. So getting back to the story, we're getting on the bus and I'm going over to her house. I've done this a couple times before, so the bus driver never really questioned it. Back in the day, the bus drivers were supposed to be strict about shit like this, but like ultimately when push came to shove, you could pretty much get off anybody's stop, and it was a fucking hustle, man. Like, I was able to go to so much functions because of this shit. Thank God. Anyway, so I get to this girl's house, they drop us off, and she's like, you know, we go inside. I think this was one of the this isn't the first time I was at her house. This was actually after a couple times I've been there. So I say what's up to her mom, and her mom was a cool person. She was like a typical 90s mom. She always tells stories about her getting in trouble in high school. We both went to the same high school. Like, basically, she went to that high school, and then her daughter went to the high school. So it was funny hearing about the shit she got into, because, like, you know, we'd be able to say, oh, you know, I know that, like, I know where that bathroom is, or, oh, I know where that teacher's, like, door is, like, oh, you know that girl, like, I know that girl, too, like, you know, she's still working there, blah, blah, blah. We would talk her shit, and it was a fun time. So she said, what's up? And they had ordered pizza. I was like, fucking game for pizza, dude. They did, like, I think they did half buffalo and half, like, pepperoni or something. I don't know. They did me right, though, dude. They, like, were such good people. I feel so bad about what I'm about to tell you guys. I still feel bad about this to this day. I will be taking this shame to me with a grave, but at least I get to put it out there. Maybe Dharma, karma, gods of the world will fucking forgive me for this. So, I'm smacking out on this pizza. We're playing Mario Kart 8. It's a fucking hoot and a holler. I was smoking weed at this time, but my friend's straight edge, and I wasn't really smoking as normally as I usually did. Like, I wasn't really into it as heavy as I am now, so I was like, fuck it, you know. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't need to smoke weed, you know what I mean? I still don't need to, but, you know, I like to. It helps out. So she's straight edge, no weed smoking, no degeneracy, just straight edge fun, right? Pizza, Mario Kart. We get it finished with Mario Kart. I think we spent, like, mad hours on that, honestly. It was getting late. It was getting, like, around 10 o'clock, and we were just kind of going on Facebook. The way her house was set up is her parents slept, like, on the top floor. The bottom, there was, like, the top floor was also kind of like the living room, and then the basement was, like, you know, like, her bedroom, and then, like, another recreational room, and then upstairs was, like, you know, obviously, like I said, the living room and then their room. So I was sleeping in the little recreation room, and, you know, it gets to the point where, like, we're on Facebook and we're both getting tired, so she goes to her room, like, all right, good night, like, peace out. I'm gonna catch some Z's, and I catch like 2 Z's, bro. I wake up at like 2 in the morning, and my stomach's grumbling. My stomach's grumbling so bad, and I feel I just feel like my bowels are about to just break fucking loose. I try to hold it in until the morning, dude. I used to be able to do that shit at sleepovers. This is what happened to me all the time. I would hold that shit in. It was fucking horrible, dude. I wish I knew about my whole dietary situation beforehand, but hey, fuck it. I was a kid. And I just go to the show's bathroom, dude. I break down after like 30 minutes. It had to be. Like, I was sweating, dude. It was that bad. I was sweating all over, bro. It was disgusting. I hate that feeling. And I just open up that fucking toilet and I just release fucking, I'm not even gonna tell you what. I do my thing. And the thing that I did needs a lot of toilet paper to fucking, you know, to finish the job. And my stupid ass doesn't think to, like, maybe, you know, use a little bit of toilet paper, flush, use a little toilet paper, flush. No, I put all the toilet paper in and I try to flush, and it clogs the fucking toilet. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm looking around, and these people don't have a plunger. The bathroom upstairs is the only other thing I would know to go to, but I don't even know if they probably had a plunger up there, but I didn't know if they did. And I was scared because I didn't want to wake up their parents by thinking I was doing some weirdo shit by going up there. Like, why the fuck would I need to go up there when the toilet down there works fine? Fucking, so I'm just freaking out, and I just say, fuck, I'm gonna try flushing the toilet again, maybe I'll force it down. And no dice. In fact, so much no dice is that the fucking water starts to, like, rise in the toilet bowl. So I'm like, okay, this is really fucked. I'm in a fucked situation. Like, I'm literally such an asshole. Like, holy hell. Like, no one does this at another person's house. Like, I already had a fear of using other people's toilets, and this just skyrocketed it, dude. I'm kind of better about it now, but back in the day, dude, I had such a fucking fear. It was insane. Like, I'm not gonna go into that. Anyway, I flood this fucking girl's toilet, and the water's rising, and I'm like, fuck, I have no other options. I just try flushing another time. My dumb brain just says, fuck it, we're gonna flush it a third time. So I'm like, fuck it. I flush for a third time, and the water goes over the bowl, and I just shut that bitch, trying to think hopefully it stops the water or something. I don't know. I was just praying to Jesus at this point, and the prayers failed because that water started hitting that floor, and it was loud as fuck, bro. I swear to God, it was the loudest sound in the world. 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't know what time. It was between those hours. It was just the word. I was afraid I was gonna wake this girl up, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I need to clean this up. This is disgusting. No, this is like poopy water. So, and I'm like just looking for shit. I'm like, I'm looking around. I can't use her toilet paper because that's fucked. It's gonna use all the toilet paper and then some because there's like so much water. And then I notice on the rack that there's a towel on the rack. Like, you know, a towel someone put out before they like take a shower in the morning. I'm like, fuck it, I have to use this towel. So I use this towel to mop up the poop water from the floor. And I don't even remember where I left it, dude. I kind of blacked out after this. Like, I was in such an, like, anxiety-ridden state. I think I texted my mom after this, like, please pick me up, like, fucking, like, at, like, 7. Like, I don't think she even read it until, like, 7 in the morning when she came to pick me up. Like, this girl wasn't even awake. I escaped, dude. 7 a.m. comes. Like, I just threw the towel out of nowhere. I didn't throw it on the rack. I just made it look like it was dirty, obviously, so no one would use it. And I just got the fuck out of there. Like, I left the note, like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I just got the fuck out of there, dude. I did the most bitch thing ever, but I was just fucking terrified. Like, I felt so mortified. And I didn't see this girl. Luckily, it was on the weekend, so I had a couple days to blow this over so that I could face her Monday with the ocean fulls of shame that I felt. You know, I meet her, you know, I think it was at lunch when I met her that following Monday. Yeah, I met her at lunch. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's okay. Like, haha, fucking, you know, it was no big deal. And that was pretty much the end of it, except, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna say this, okay? I don't know if this is true, but well, it's definitely true, dude. I just don't want it to be true. I'm pretty sure she told me. Oh, God. She told me her dad used that towel to clean up after, a shower. Or, like, attempted to, but noticed it was wet and didn't know why it was wet, right? And no one knew at this point. No one put it together that I flooded the toilet and, like, I used this fucking thing to clean it up, right? So I told her, like, oh... that's strange. Like, wow, I didn't know. And yeah, I'm not friends with her anymore. That wasn't the reason why, but yeah, I'm not a good friend, dude. Don't ever be friends with me. Don't let me shit your toilet, dude, because I'll fucking clog it. Thanks.